It's been over 2 decades since Star Trek The Next Generation ended, but the memes keep coming, especially from Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who's given us a lot of things that make his face one of the most familiar ones on the interwebs. A lot of us have probably wondered what episodes the memes originated from. Let's dive deeper into it and find out, starting with Picard memes. Picard is a lot of things. He's super intelligent, empathetic, and tolerant, but he's also got a catalog full of memes on him. Yeah, despite the show Star Trek The Next Generation ending 25 years ago, the actor still pops off now and then with his super viral memes. They're quite diverse, ranging from a super catchy Picard song to probably the most iconic facepalm meme out there. The Captain is more than just a hero on the internet. Not just that, but it's super likely that we'll see more of these memes when the actor takes up his role again in the upcoming franchise's show that shows exactly what he's been up to all this time. Even its trailer is up now for anyone that hasn't watched it yet. The upcoming show will stream along with Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access, exclusively in the US, and people outside of the country can get a hold of it on Amazon Prime. Coming up, Annoyed Picard. But all of that is for another time. For now, let's set a course in the direction of memes and engage. We can't start this list without first talking about Annoyed Picard, a screen grab of the character taken from an episode of the show's 3rd season, called Menage a Trois. The meme essentially shows the prestigious actor reading some works of Shakespeare on the bridge of his ship, the Enterprise. But the captioned meme of the Captain, which first started gaining some traction back in 2012, is mostly used to show an exasperated rhetorical question, usually with some cursing, a lot of cursing. But in 2018, the meme changed form once again. It was mostly posted with a caption that said that the person just posted something cringe, and they're now going to lose a subscriber. The screenshot is taken from a scene where the character is quoting, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?" And it was then put on Flickr, where it went viral. Later on, the caption, "WTF is this?" being added to it that started it off again, but this time it was called the WTF meme that took a life of its own from then, generally used to show someone's frustration. The iconic part of this is that the character isn't annoyed at all in the original image. Overall, we can rely on all of the character memes to be fabulous rather than frustrated, much like his sexy dance from Star Trek Insurrection. Next up, Saucy Picard. While Jean-Luc Picard may not be as close to another beloved character, Captain Kirk, when it comes to his womanizing stakes, that surely does not mean that he doesn't have a naughty side to him under his red uniform that's fitted to his form. Saucy Picard is but one of the insane amounts of screenshots of the actor showing his much more playful side while playing the character. Moving on to Q. While we're still talking about the playful side of the actor, we can also see him during the entirety of the 5th season's DVD as he dances, such as the soft shoe shuffle all around the bridge of the Enterprise. It's a heartfelt tribute to the creator of the franchise, whose work all of us have grown to absolutely adore, Gene Roddenberry. At the start of the song, the actor's super pleased expression started another meme when it was mixed in with the caption saying, "Full of win," something that the video proves it is. Additionally, use the Force, Harry. This meme mixes in franchises such as Star Wars, Star Trek, Harry Potter, and even Lord of the Rings. It's mainly made just to get on the nerves of those annoying hardcore fans, but it also ends up amusing a lot of us casual fans, especially since it mixes in almost all of the bigger fantasy series in the world all in one go. Similarly, Picard's song. The song first started as a remix of the song from the show, and the original was edited by Dark Materia and then uploaded on the internet in 2001. The super catchy tune then made its way to the relevant clips on YouTube in 2006, and ever since then, it's managed to get almost 4 million views. The supercut that focuses on the character has been through some of the sillier and more thrilling moments of Star Trek The Next Generation. Just the thought makes us all want to sing along with it. The chorus is a much funkier version of the character announcing his and his ship's names. The meme was so influential that the TNG recap podcast Greatest Generation even used it, though it's far from the only catchy tune that uses quotes from the character, such as the Picard rap that was made and shared by a garage band in the 1990s called Frantic Dog Paddle. Much of the older user-generated content around the character follows the same modern-day TikTok template. That is the same formula that also blessed us with the Worf song. There were also a lot of versions of them with layered beats over GIFs made out of images of both Picard and Riker, with the caption saying, pull it down, and the two, well, pulling down their jumpsuits. Next up is Data's Android phone. From the episode called Phantasms, we got to see a lot of super weird moments that were super funny if taken out of context, but one of them stood above all others as the perfect material for a meme. Not long after the character gets the ability to have dreams, Data starts to have terrible nightmares that could be a warning about possible threats to the ship. While the episode does admittedly lead to one of the smartest decisions the character makes on the show, we get to see Picard pick up a call from the phone at Data's chest. That's probably the only part of the episode most of us remember. Despite many different kinds of jokes around the meme's format, most are just wordplay on the nature of Data since he's an android. Moreover, Picard's smiley face. Picard is much better known as a loud and powerful leader, and that's why a lot of fans took every opportunity to make a meme out of his more lighthearted moments, especially from the Timescape episode. While the ship is stuck in a vortex, the captain can guide his ship that's almost stuck in time. Because of his exposure to the vortex, he's pretty delirious and acts out of character, resulting in him drawing a smiley face on one of the breached warp cores. Not only does this make that moment truly memorable, but the memes that came out of it have been incredibly hilarious. While the episode itself is mainly just filler, and we can skip by it without missing anything and actually saving up on time, the number of memes and funny moments it made set it apart. Moving on to 4 Lights. Chain of Command was probably one of the best 2-part episodes that the show had to offer, but it also featured one of the most harrowing experiences for the character in his whole career as a captain. As the vicious Cardassians capture him, he's put through a bunch of mental torture techniques to break his mind and make him a much more malleable subject. The final sequence shows the character exclaiming that he sees 4 lights is one of the best ones in the show, but when taken out of context, it's one of the funniest things ever. That moment by itself turned into a meme and has made its way into several meme formats because of how popular it is, even getting cut into small comedic songs and gifs. Let's look at Surprised Picard. The character came on in the same way as the notorious Wink by Troy, but ended up putting out a hilarious impression that turned into a memorable meme. To get one up on the silly story that Troy shares, the captain talks about a story of his own, and even at times acts some parts of it out with just as much gusto on their way back to the Enterprise. The meme format is super versatile, making it so great, especially since there's always something funny about seeing the character go beyond his usual reserved self. And finally, the Picard facepalm. Probably one of the most classical memes in the internet's history, if not the most. When we're just too disappointed in humanity, much more than words can ever describe, all we can do is slap our palms on our faces and let it all sink in. That right there is exactly what the incredible facepalm meme does. But if you're in a situation that even surpasses that level of stupidity, there's the ultimate gesture of your hand meeting your head, the incredible Picard facepalm. The character used his hand to cover his face when he had to again unwillingly fight against the super annoying Q in the show's 3rd season in the episode called Deja Q. The clip from the show was then put on YouTube back in 2007, which led to the screenshot of the character facepalming going viral all over the internet. Not just that, but the meme has been immortalized through merchandise, branding the meme all the way from average t-shirts found on Amazon to actual statues of it. Even the actor's best friend, Ian McKellen, got in on the joke and used a placard of the meme at the Women's March that took place in 2017. We're trying to say that the Picard facepalm is one of the biggest memes and the most viral part of Stewart's role. If we consider a normal facepalm as equal to a phaser blast, then the meme is a full arsenal of photon torpedoes. If a regular facepalm is an impulse power, then the meme is probably the equivalent of a warp factor 10. And with all that, that's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts about the character? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.